Hello, this is Jessica Link and Jeff Gilder. We're both agronomists with the Andersons. Today we are up in Whitewater, Wisconsin, visiting some of our research plots. So every year we use third-party research sites to test our products in the field and figure out the best way that they perform.
Yeah, and one of the things that we were able to take a look at here today was this is where we do our wheat trials at. We have our best trial in regards to our high yield program, and then have some components of that we've been able to test out. A couple of our really good observations that we've seen out there is when we added our Phosphix in at tillering. We definitely seen more tillers at the bottom of that plant. That plant was a little bit taller. We think because of those tillers we get a little bit more stem elongation out of that also. And you can see between that and just some simple management programs, it looks like we've got a definite yield advantage when it comes to Phosphix at tillering.
Another trial that we looked at today is our organic corn. So we're testing a few new technologies that we're exploring, a few new formulations that we're really excited to bring to market. Another thing that we noted was the addition of a carbon source. With the organic trials, adding in the carbon source helped develop a larger root system for that crop and much healthier in the long run. So we're really excited to see how that yields, see how everything compared to one another.
Yeah, we definitely seen a bigger root system in when we added the carbon source in. It looks like a lot more water and nutrients were moved into that plant early, especially during a drier start to the spring here in Wisconsin. And you can notice that in terms of the plant girth and the plant height, and in terms of where the tasseling is at this point in time. And then we were able to take a look at and then talk with Tim in regards to our stalk degradation. This will be our second year with this on this farm, and we actually are in a spot where we're actually doing this 2 years in a row on the same plot. So we've got an opportunity to take a look at corn on corn and then corn on soybeans. A couple of the really good observations that we've seen is when we had bioreverse in with a carbon source, and our recommendation is either going to be microcarb or with Sweet and Easy for this fall, that we definitely seen a lot faster degradation in that plant. A couple of the observations that the guys at Agritech had seen was a lot faster emergence on that crop this spring, and a lot more plant girth and a lot darker color to that on the corn.
And a lot more plant vigor, especially in those soybeans. What he had noted was a lot greener plants earlier in the season. In soybeans, you have that period of time before the nodules really start to become efficient. The mineralization of that nitrogen in that stalk residue was brought up into the plant earlier in the season, allowing for much greener plants and a lot healthier plants earlier in the seasons before those nodules really started to work.
So our recommendation for this fall is going to be our bioreverse with either a microcarb or with the Sweet and Easy on those corn stalks as soon as you can get out there right after that combine.
And that is everything that we have today. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to your Anderson's territory manager, and feel free to follow along, subscribe to our YouTube channel for more agronomic tips and observations throughout the season.